Okay, so I got a new lippage system. It's called the spindle, made by Russo Industries and RTC, and it's called the spindle. And that's it there. It has these bases which you put behind the tile, like that, and then these here. And the reason it's called the spin doctor is because they spin very easily. So you don't have to actually turn them down, you just can spin them down, and it's very quick. So I'm going to use it on this wall over here and try it out. And it has a protection base, so if you've got delicate tile, put it on, put the protection base on, and that way you don't scratch the tile. And then I can't show you right now because I don't have any on, but then when it's time to take them off, you on a wall use a rubber mallet, you break them off, then you spin your cap off, and you can use it again. Now they show that you can put these either in the corners, around the corners, or in the corner, depending on what you're doing. So I'm going to try it going in the corner. This is the welding bond. So I'm going to try it on here, for this wall here, and we'll see how it goes. So the reason to use a leveling system, or they're also known as lippage systems, is because large format tiles or long tiles are usually not flat. They usually have a cup or a curve to them, where if you put them face up, the ends are usually lower than the middle. So what you need to do to avoid lippage, and lippage is where one tile edge is higher than the adjacent tiles. So a lippage system acts as a vise. In other words, the bottom part of the base and the top part, in this case the spindle, will sandwich the tiles together so that it brings them into plane, so that you don't have that high spot of the tile up against a low spot of the tile and you get a flat surface. Now obviously there are limits to what a lippage system can do, so what you need to do is get your tile installed as perfectly as you can, and then use the system, the lippage system, in this case a spin doctor, to tweak the last little bit. Lippage systems are not a cure for uneven walls or wavy floors or bad substrates. They are a tool to help refine and tweak the installation so you get a better installation. It's that these systems do not replace skill. They are just a tool to help get a better job. Now because these are softer tiles and
surface is polished, I'm going to use the protection bases that I showed you earlier, so that I don't scratch the tile. And it's not that the red part of the the spindle part of the system would scratch the tile. It's that if you have a little bit of thin set on the tile and it gets under the spindle, and that's what will scratch it. It would be the sand that gets under the spindle. So using these bases eliminates the possibility of damaging the tile. You don't really need them when you have a porcelain tile that is much denser and much harder, but this is as I said, it's a soft ceramic tile with a white biscuit, so it is not as hard as a porcelain tile.
I wouldn't put this one in, but I don't. This is my first time using it, so I don't have any used ones that I can just use it as a spacer. So I'm actually just putting it in, but I really don't need to. I'm gonna tighten it up. See how it did. Pretty good. Okay, so to get these off, just so I'm gonna get all these off now, and then we'll take the next step. So I'm going to pick up all the pieces now. So I collected all the protection caps, and I'll save these for next time. These here. And you can save these as spaces for next time. Hey, you get the idea. So let's save those.